And here we are, we're live. Oh god, it sounds so weird. I think my headset kinda broke. At least some piece got loose. There's one thing I want to do for the stream, and that is to enable that all emotes on 7TV will be available on the stream chat as well. Because now it's been probably like years of not having that be a thing. But it should be. Regardless though, Firestorm, what's up? Hello, welcome. We're gonna play games tonight. We're gonna do murder case number 4, chapter 4 I mean. And do the trial for that. It's gonna be amazing. And if you have more questions, then do that when we are in game. And that's gonna be super fun. Alright, let's boot up the game. Let's boot up the game. Oh. Ah shit, hold on. Perfect. Danganronpa. Hold on, did Hifumi have 3 arms in that picture? I must be seeing things. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... Oh!
Juniam Nootiejam Sveips 55 months FUNKYT 4 AYA FUNKYT 4 AYA FUNKYT 4 AYA FUNKYT 4 AYA.
Thank you again, Firestorm. 55 months? Yes, big thanks. Now, you don't need to subscribe. But I've probably said that many times. But thank you, thank you. 55 is a big number. No, you don't. there's no musts, really. The only must is what we call the Christmas must, which is a nice drink if you haven't tried it. Let's see, we haven't played this game in December, it seems. Look, it's a Mad Cow Turtle, what's up? Oh, the IES have Christmas hats on them. I mean, that's... that's automatic, I know that. Because I haven't done anything. But that's fitting, I guess, because it's Christmas. We actually decorated the Christmas tree today. And it looks gorgeous. I'm not gonna take a picture though, but... if you're subscribed to my OnlyFans, then you might get a picture or two, maybe. Regardless, we're gonna go into the game and do the murder trial of whoever died in chapter 4. I'm not gonna spoil that if you have never seen this game before. But someone has died, and we're gonna today figure out who done it. And yeah, that's gonna be it. That's the plan for today. Is that double dance game? You know when 1 is bad, but 2 is like that's terrifying. Okay, let's see what we can do. Should we look through all the truth bullets we have? We should look through all of them, yes. We should set skills. If we have any more skills, but I'm assuming we don't, because I haven't unlocked anything new. Is there a way to scroll down? Yes. Okay, we have these 2. And those are the only 2 we have. I heard OnlyFans, so gotta step up the dance game. Well, don't you know that OnlyFans, they didn't want adult content to be on their platform, kinda. They wanted it to be more like Patreon, I think. That's like what happened, like the community made it what it is, kinda. And yeah, so it's not their fault necessarily, it's the community's fault. Yeah, well, it was like quite recently where they tried to ban all adult content on their websites, but there was a huge community outrage for that. So they kind of like that too. Yeah, okay, whatever then. Just go with it. Guess they're millionaires now anyway, probably. I don't know how to make money, like ads on their website or something, don't know. And I guess it's hard to sell advertisers to if your website is filled with adult online adult creators. Let's see, report card. Yeah, we're gonna go through all these to just remind ourselves what we're gonna have to use in court. A lot of things are hard on OnlyFans. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Finding T for evil after, yeah, okay, yeah. We got the Monokuma file. The victim was, oh, okay, well, spoilers, if you haven't seen the last episode. The victim was Sakura Ogami. Okay. Time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. So, that's weird, right? That is weird. So not only did you get hit in the head, but you also started vomiting. So, like, what is the cause of death, really? Well, moving forward, we're gonna establish that. We got the rec room door, which is another hint. It says that a chair has been jammed against a door, blocking the access from outside. It is believed that the killer did this to create the locked room scenario. Now, if you guys have seen locked room murder mysteries, they're classic, right? And there were some explanations last week as well. Kyoko told us that there are like 4 different ways a locked room mystery can happen. And yeah, go read some books if you haven't. It's good stuff. The status of Sakura's body. She was found dead seated in a chair, slumping forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there was no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. Also, I need to update you guys. Since last stream we played Trackmania. There's been a new world record who did sub 12, I believe. Making the record even harder for me to beat. Oh, Legu did 11:32. Okay, I can't do 11:32. Yeah, that's tough. That's very tough. Even with my best no respawn timer, I would only be 3rd in the world. Maybe there's some new cut, who knows? One could hope, right? One could hope. Alright, hint number 4. Because there's gonna be a lot of hints. The bloodstain was found in front of the shelf of magazines. The blood is presumed to be Sakura's. Yes. There's currently no explanation for how a bloodstain would have appeared so far away from where the victim was found. At one point, Aoi had been injured and taken to the nurse's office. After she was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura which had this type of wrapper. According to Aoi, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it had become available, so obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. But there was one guy who actually had a piece, which we'll come to later. There were pieces of red glass scattered near the table in the rec room. After finding the top and bottom pieces, it was concluded that the shards must have come from a bottle. Yeah, that makes sense. There was a figure on the floor. It would fit roughly in the palm of your hand. Nice. The bottles. Inside each bottle is a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. Unknown, they say. An empty protein drink was found near the rec room door. The container had a label reading Kame 2. The shards of glass from the window that was broken to get into the room were both around and underneath the container. Yeah, also a bit weird. How did the glass get under the protein shake, you may wonder? We don't know. There's a locker handprint. Yeah, handprints inside a locker. The locker was open before they opened the locked room. There's no way someone was hiding in there before they arrived. Yeah. Alright, so this is the testimonies of our people. Aoi says that Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro, asking them to meet in the rec room by noon. She had slid these notes underneath each person's room door. So all 3 of them were supposed to meet with Sakura, but they all claim to not have come. That's what they're saying, at least. Byakuya confirmed that he received Sakura's note, but he also claimed that he never went to see her and in fact had not seen her at all that day. Toko confirmed that she received Sakura's note, but also claimed that she never went to see her. Yeah. Where's Yasuhiro's accountant, eh? Alright, there's trash from the candy. It fell out of Yasuhiro's pockets. Very strange. There's yellow powder on Sakura's foot. What could that be? Kyoko's examination summary. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found on either of her hands. And then we did a bottle experiment where apparently the pieces of the shattered glass weighed more than what a regular bottle weighs. So there must be more glass in that one. Maybe like 2 bottles. Who knows? And then we get the dying message in a magazine, which is a bit strange. Because, as you guys remember maybe from the first chapter, there was a dying message. And yes, it turned out that it was just that. The person's name was indeed the killer. That they had written down as a dying message. So, are they gonna do the same trick for this episode? Some people speculate that it's not that easy this time. So, maybe this is good for Toko then. Maybe this is good. We assume that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. They're also put back upside down. Alright, then there's the chem lab, where A is supplements, B is reagents, I don't know. And section C contains harmful chemicals. And then there's the bottle of poison labeled as section C, placed in section A. Isn't that dangerous? Yes, it is. I wouldn't want to store them close to each other though, that seems scary in itself. Alright, source of the powder. There was a broken bottle in the front of the chem lab shelf, which was labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to been spilled after the incident took place. It happened after it took place. And there's the footprints in the powder as well. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From the whoops, I'm coughing. From this, it can be assumed that the suspect only had business in that area. Yeah, around the section A then. Which of course had the supplements. And also the chemical of death. C9 there, you can see. But that's what we have. And we're gonna continue now. In 3, 2, 1. Trial. All rise or something.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Yes, this is an honest democracy.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Right.
Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Who did it? Where's Celeste? Don't you remember, MK? Oh, there she is. Oh, I need to stretch up here to... Yeah, like up here, then Celeste's face will... Yeah, that's better. Can I move myself a bit? Yeah, that should be better. But yes, welcome MK. Celeste went home after what happened last chapter. But hey, we're gonna figure out who did it in this chapter. This is chapter 4. This is the I don't think it's the last episode, but the second last chapter. So let's enjoy it.
Whoa! Deja vu!
The one who killed Sakura
Is none other than...
is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Hated is such a strong word though, we gotta admit.
Idiot.
Idiots.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
Alright, very spicy. They all deny the allegations.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
What's up, Josmy? Oh, I should probably explain to you. We're doing on a weekday, Danganronpa, and well, first of all, this is chapter 4, game 1. The game contains lots of spoilers, obviously. So, and this is a spoiler-free zone, meaning no spoilers. And additionally, if you're interested in the game yourself, then, well, don't get spoiled. It goes both ways, you know. No one likes spoilers. But yes, hello. Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. She must have some reason for believing that. Just don't get spoiled, lol. Yeah, exactly. Toku's account, Aoi's account, Byaku's account. Okay, which one should I go with?
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Hmm.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Oops. I was gonna shoot the... I was gonna shoot the black noise. No, the white noise.
Shoot!
Oh, I took damage from that? Really? I don't deserve to die from that.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
There's gotta be some reason why Hina feels so strongly. Yeah, I think so. I think it's this one or what Yasuhiro said,
One
you
of
know?
you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, no.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No, I missed!
Low. That's about as low
I didn't have any
as
slow-mo
you can
left.
get.
Then the slow-mo runs out so quickly.
It was one of you.
Try again.
What?
It was a speed up button too, yeah?
And what reason do you...
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No!
That's
Ah,
That's about as low
they're blocking
as
it, they're blocking it. What is this? Thank you for the chicken attack.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
There it is. Okay, finally.
No, that's wrong.
Wow, look at that. 3-stream streak.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura
Thank you.
wanted to meet with them, right?
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet them. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Hmm. I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Hmm. Then does that mean one of them did it? I wonder. We're going back into non-stop debates. Footprints in the powder, status of Sakura's body, and pocket trash. Maybe pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Is that true?
I didn't either.
Hmm.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Oh, no, that's a lie. Right? Because we have pocket trash.
Shoot!
So that means you probably have seen her then. Right? Is that not it?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious.
Hold on, pocket trash was that thing, yeah? Yeah, okay. Totally.
One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that I never went to see.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Oh, come on, which one is it? It's the one on top then. I'm losing so much.
The fact that Sakura wanted
It's the one
to
at
meet
the
with
top.
all 3 of them, There's no way that's not suspicious.
Used on the wrong person? No, the pocket trash
One
is
of
for
you is
Yasuhiro,
absolutely
right? What's up,
guilty.
Tomo?
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
I never saw her. Yeah, that one. There we go, finally. That was hard, because there were 3 different options, right? Yeah. Makes sense.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
It was very hard.
It was white with red polka dots.
To be honest though, I was tunnel visioning on the middle one. They looked like the correct ones. I didn't really look at the top one, so I wasted one attempt.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Yes, Aoi, she gets it. That means
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
that's such a girl thing to do, right? sorry. I don't know if that's like wrong to say, but you know, it's a joke. It's a joke.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Hmm.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, I got it from her, but
But whatever you say now is gonna be super good.
she gave it to me forever ago.
Hmm.
Doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Could that be the case? You have to prove that he got it from today.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is, Sakura loved candy too much to share. Hiro got the candy from Hina. When Sakura got the candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro.
Let me just keep this random candy wrapper for my psychic magic fortune teller things. Indeed. Indeed. Let's get a switch window here on my second monitor. Blah. Voila. My OBS window is a bit too big. Ah, it looks good. I'm not sure about that, Hiro.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Hmm.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was,
Is it really just him? Is he that stupid?
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh, okay, here we go. Why did you keep this a secret if it wasn't you? Because you could have just helped us and said, yeah, I did go up meet her, but I didn't do it, you know, and that would help the investigation a lot. But instead he keeps to himself. That's suspicious.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
We just talked, eh?
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
All the images of Toka are so low res. Sadly. You sound like someone who kills people? Yeah, that's...
I'm talking about her shining message!
Shining message. What would a shiny message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
Yeah, that's what they said at least. And also what I saw on the scene of the crime.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Yeah, okay, well. It's true, then it's Toko. Toko did it.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
Why are you happy about that? Yes! I'm so happy. Toko is the culprit. Yay! Holy heck, Hiro is a moron.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
It's kinda, you know, impressive by him though to survive so long in a game of death, no? Because usually it's like, oh, the survival of the fittest, only the strongest will survive. But here we go. Hiro is like, I'll win this game.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Ooh. Okay, I didn't think about that. But it's true that Yasuhiro didn't actually investigate the scene of the crime. It was only like Kyoko, me, Aoi, and Byakuya was like standing from the sidelines, but no one else did.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with a dying message in it, it was above the magazine shelf, under the magazine shelf, it was on it, right?
I got it!
Yeah, there we go. I have some memory.
You found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Some memory.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
How does he know so much? There's an obvious problem with what Hiro said before. Yes, he shouldn't have known about it. It's obvious. Magazine, dying message, status of Sakura's body.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
There's definitely something wrong with what Hiro said just now. Yeah.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
So he's saying
Ogre's body was discovered.
when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes...
Traces of blood were found, blah blah. But this is not interesting to this. Then it was... pocket trash. And this one... On the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside the magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It has to be this one on something, surely.
I can tell you exactly when I found...
Like he's calling her Ogre as well, like she said, yeah.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
So he has to attack this. Oh, of course.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her
I feel like what
words.
Kyoko's saying is important, but I don't know what to copy of hers to attack him. Because it feels like it's one of those angles.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oops, sorry. I was gonna
I can
use the
tell
other
you when
bullets.
I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine
okay, well I took
tucked
the wrong
away
one.
on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the
Maybe
dying
magazine
message.
shelf on what he said here?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Nah, I don't know way.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Investigation
When I
had
pulled it
begun.
out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I think I'm gonna shoot this at the first thing he said, because they're like two different things, right? One happened before the other.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, it didn't work.
Shoot!
So what is the weird thing here?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I can tell
Me?
you when I found the dying message. It was only
Hey, be
after
helpful.
the investigation had begun.
I might need it.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
What I said makes total sense.
Shoot dying message at hero. You think it's that easy?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Didn't I do this one though? Oh, no, I didn't mean to
I can tell
copy
you
that.
when
I was
found
gonna
the
shoot.
dying message.
Well, that sucks.
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
But why would this work?
What I said makes
Explain to
total
me why
sense.
this would work. This might actually be the last class trial we ever see, bro. There's no elf. That should be a 5th chapter, no? Maybe? Do you think it's only 4 chapters in game 1?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, yeah, it's not this one.
Shoot!
Yeah, so I think we gotta copy something.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Maybe this one on what he said?
What I said makes total sense.
Because he couldn't reach the magazine shelf before, like when the body was discovered or something.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Yeah, here we go.
No, that's wrong.
Woo!
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yeah, it was.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
That's what we all tried to say, but we didn't know how to say it. The game was not very clear about that one.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
It does matter.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
The Vienna sausage Ogre left us? Read the Vienna sausage. Okay. I saw it when I wrote it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, right? I think he made that.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. We don't know. Because there was no blood on her hands. There was no blood on Sakura's hands.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
How do you... What do you mean by that? Yeah, I think for everyone else, and... Yeah, we can all agree with that.
100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true!
Without a doubt. Gah. Resco was here before, wasn't he? Let's see. Nope, it's Resco's first arrival to today's stream. Welcome, Resco. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Also, if you have any questions about today's episode and Danganronpa 1, then, well, please hit me up in the chat, and I'll tell you all the things that is to tell you about it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. The moment of truth. Wait, is it already this?
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
This is the shortest class trial ever.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bull.
Okay, how do I oh, reset? Nice.
The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
What do you mean, miss? Tempo down? Oh.
The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy. The end is nigh.
Did I win? What? I lost? How? When it says tempo down, like how much less do you want me to play? I was doing good though. I was hitting combos like 40. Oh, Makoto is voted out. Well, that's shit. The real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations. Oh wait, congratulations. Is that a? Yeah, that's a funny spin on graduation. Oh, yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah. It's over. Hero won. You lost an idiot. But all he did was like, hey, no, that's not me. Yeah, let's give it another shot.
I refuse to give up yet.
I wonder what happens if you click no on those. Okay, well, let's try it again then.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
I'm blind, I can't see anything.
The occult is bullcrap.
I'm doing so well.
The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you.
Yeah, I played so well.
Show me the proof.
Shoot.
This should prove it.
That was perfect, by the way. Perfect timing. Okay, what did I click?
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Oh.
Say what?
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
That's a Kyoko smirk, everybody. Kyoko smug.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
Why? Okay. And now he's gonna be like, but I didn't do it. Yeah? You think that's what's gonna happen?
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
That was just the solution? It was the shortest class trial ever. Bro, I was so sure I would get away with this for real. Yeah, he tried. He put up a real fight, this guy. Took like 20 minutes to break him. You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Alright, please.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. So that's how it played out, eh? Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
Oh. And then you killed her.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Wow, look at that picture. Screenshot. Bonk.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I see.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
What do you mean?
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Alright.
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
There's probably more. I mean, like the bottle that weighs a lot, kinda. Like the protein shake, the yellow stuff.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
We never found out about that? Yeah, we never did, but I'm sure we will soon.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is this that Hiro did that doesn't make any sense? Why didn't you use Sakura's finger? But the magazine was hidden. Why pick Toko? Why the magazine was hidden, maybe? I mean, I don't like any of these. Like, no, you wouldn't do this. Why Toko? I think he just picked a random name, to be honest. I guess you wouldn't hide the magazine, right? Yeah, it's probably this one.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh? Yeah, also MK said that also that there was only one hit. But the journal thing, it says that Sakura got hit twice. So, what about that?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Sounds about right, yes.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Oh, you think someone was in the locker then, hiding? Because the locker did have handprints. And they also knew that Sakura would come there at whatever hour, at noon. So that they had time to prepare, maybe.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Then, who was it?
Whodunnit?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what had been written, there's only one choice. I mean, that's Toko. That's just Toko then.
I got it!
Because it's her name. Why would
It had to be Toko, right?
why would anyone else care? Yeah, Byakuya, of course. He's like, ugh, Toko's name? I'm gonna put it in the shelf.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
You're telling me like everyone went there, but they all denied it because they had some sketchy thing going on? Like, I don't know.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have...
She did go. Wow.
Wait, but more important...
Because I thought only one of them lied about that. But now it's confirmed that 2 out of 3 have lied.
That doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
So sad. That's right.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so you're claiming that she survived it.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Yeah. Because she got hit one more time and also was coughing or vomiting blood. So I guess Hiro didn't kill her.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So... what do you want me to do?
Probably it's shut up and let us smart guys solve this, thank you.
Just tell us what happened one more time, when you attacked Sakura.
Okay, we'll do that then.
I don't really see why, but... okay.
We haven't reached to the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Okay. Non-stop debates. Kyoko's examination summary. There's so many. Okay. Examination summary.
I didn't want...
No blood was found on either of her hands. 2 blows to the head. Oh yeah, 2 blows. Okay. It's that one then. Hiro really isn't the killer. What a twist. Did not see that coming if it's true. They could also double back on the thing. Like, oh yeah. Hiro isn't the killer because look, she got hit twice and there's like this thing and that thing. But then it gets revealed later that, oh, Hiro went back into the room to finish the job. Yay. Good night, Funky and the other Oni-chans. Indeed. Good night, every Oni-chan. And Good night, Mad Cow Turtle. What a name, what a name. Go play SOD, it's fun, it's fun. His reason to attack Sakura is so silly in the first place. He got scared. I understand, I mean, he's very scared of the ogre, I guess. Very scared. Will do? Nice.
And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, that's a lie.
No, that's wrong.
Boom. That wasn't easy though. That was really easy.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
2?
Yeah.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
Isn't that rough though? Because if there was another person who did it, then that means she had like 2 people who wanted to kill her. Isn't that horrible? You're not safe anywhere.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
This girl examines dead bodies. Her name, by the way, is Kyoko.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Yeah, so it's probably the Queen bottle then that was used on the second time by someone. And then I guess the real killer in that sense took the Queen and ran away with it. Hence why the glass weighed twice as much or so than just a regular glass.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Oh, why? How do you know it's 2 Monokuma bottles? How do you know that?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Yeah, Kyoko knows because we did the experiments, but Toko shouldn't know.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Because she is... Oh, was it so? Okay, well, never mind them.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Mm-hmm.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yes.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That's also true.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Yeah, I think so too. The Queen bottle, it's gone.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because of how they correlate, or whatever word they use. Correlates.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The Queen! It's the Queen! Come on, guys! I know it! Correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. Connection must be... Oh, okay. Is it like Hangman's Gambit, maybe? Yeah, okay. Queen... Wait, chess piece. Chess piece. See? Chair. What buttons do I have? Chess. I. Any I? There it is. E. Z. Piece with S, maybe? There it is. B. This is my favorite game, by the way. There it is.
Now I understand.
I did all that in like 30 seconds.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
I'm just imagining that thing that someone pointed out during a different challenge, where they all just sit and look at the main character, whatever his name was, while he plays the games with in his head, trying to figure things out, and all of a sudden, now I get it! And then he starts talking in a confident voice, and everyone is listening patiently to him. I don't know, it's fun.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The horsey.
the knight, if I remember.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Come on. This is so easy. Everyone knows chess. My god, this was before chess blew up, really.
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Alright, noted. Please write this down. He's getting... what now? What happened? No one even said anything? Do you mean about the Makoto thing? Where he's thinking to himself? And all of a sudden he, you know, gets it and is happy? And that's when the trial moves forward, when he gets it? Or I don't know. What point you meant?
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Hence, the queen is missing.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Mm-hmm.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
You sure dragging this one? Yeah. It is probably a bad thing, right? Because that means this trial is probably short.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Shogi?
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Yeah, that's some evidence actually, yeah.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
In shattered pieces, maybe. It was broken, it was completely intact, it was excited. In what state did the bottle exist in? It was excited.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken
Sorry,
bottle
readjusting
at the
the
scene.
headset. It's broken, sadly. Lost a piece this morning, I guess, or last night.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence proves that is the test, the experiment, this one.
I got it!
Wouldn't it be funny if this was a triple murder, where Byakuya poisoned her, Hiro struck her once, and Toko a second time? It would be funny, because again, that would mean that everyone hated her and wanted to kill her. You know, it's even better if they had no idea that like 2 others tried to do the same thing to her as they themselves did. They didn't do it at the same time or with each other, it's just completely separate, independent murders. They all went for it. Shortly, one after another. We conducted this experiment in my bed, yeah. Wicked, man, wicked. Kyoko and I.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
I don't know.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Oh, okay.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. Yeah. It must have been used by Sakura's second attacker, Sakura's first attacker, some bowling aficionados. It's probably the second attacker, I would assume.
I got it. The bottle that was removed
oh, it
from
means
the
that
scene
unbroken
was
glass
used
is
the second
heavier
time Sakura
than
was
glass.
attacked.
Wow. Hold on, isn't it the other way around? No. Broken glass is heavier than unbroken glass. That's what it meant. That's what it meant.
The second wound on
Don't point that
Sakura's
out
head
though. Oh,
came
sorry,
from
sorry.
that second bottle.
No, MK, you need to understand that as a streamer, I'm often targeted by insults and attacks from viewers who think they're smarter than me. So I'll take any chance that I see to, you know, make fun of a viewer. So yes, MK, you were a snack for me. I snacked your comment. Alright, the second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle, yes.
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Yeah, so it was Toko who did the second blow. Does that mean she's the killer, or... Dun dun dun! There is more to this puzzle. Wait, there is more to the puzzle, because there's also the vomiting parts and stuff.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
To do with it? She's so good at stuttering, I like it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
I don't want you to speak now. Mister, yeah, I did it. I killed her. Only 20 minutes ago.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
Exactly.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Oh no, he's acting almighty now.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Or whatever.
So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
Who?
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
What? Is that true? You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
So Toko was hiding the entire time for some reason.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Yeah, why didn't you tell us? What's up, fellow culprits? Indeed, we are. What's up, LKS? How you doing? We're in the middle of chapter 4, murder trial case. Making good progress. So far, we know that Hiro has attacked the dead Sakura. We also know that Toko now also has attacked her. So, that's where we are.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, so Hiro thought that he had killed her, but then it was explained that no, you didn't kill her. and now he's happy again, and tries to accuse others.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
He's acting like a real detective now, wow.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yeah, I wonder where.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Vermin? MK, did you do it? Did you hide in the rec room and attack Sakura? Is that what you did? It's not ridiculous at all. There's definitely proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. A new element has been added to bullet. Yes. So far you've probably been pressing left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. You'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace to grae. Don't know. You select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key, nor, Q key / nor, use the mouse wheel. Hold on. I can do Tomo. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, okay, I don't have that. For educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this once. Okay, this is mean. By the way, you're about halfway through the game now. What? Halfway through? This is chapter 4. How much more to this game is there? Holy shit. Halfway through. Okay, so we have how many hours left to this game? 37 more hours of this game. Yeah, it's gonna be 8 chapters. Well then, good luck and have fun.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit
Look at those cute
nothing.
pictures of
I
Toko.
curse you.
Oh shit, I forgot
you.
to reload.
It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you.
Here we go, okay, final strike.
That's enough!
Which one should I do? Locker room handprints? Yes, that one. Go. Yes!
This should prove it.
I found it. I admit nothing, I hate you, I curse you. What?
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Ooh, that was hard. Because before you would only like click, but now you had to find the actual bullets and read what it said.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Okay then.
Okay then. Let's
Okay
compare
then.
it to your hand, shall we? That'll
She's a
clear
copycat.
everything up, right?
I mean, you're not gonna go back to the rec room now, are you?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
That's what you did too.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
Yeah, why did you attack Sakura? Why did you hide there? What were you planning?
I probably did kill her.
Yeah, there it is. MK killed her. Everything for the king. Did you protect your king? That why?
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Yeah, she doesn't know either.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
So mean.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
All of you? Me too? What have I done wrong? Like, come on.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
This is terrifying. Look at that. Holy. If this is what you see, what do you do? You know? Screenshot.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? Wait, who do you mean? Oh. Oh, yeah, of course. Because then she knows the rest. Okay, okay.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Oh, that's... Wait, I remember that one. That one is from Tomo. Oh. I remember that one. Ah, guess who's back? Can we get that one again? Ah, guess who's back? Let's see if we can find it. Where was it put? Crap, I don't know. Ah, this one.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, it's the exact same one. Wow, we found it. I actually did it. Alright. Cool.
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Miss Morose.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... Fire everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Damn, why didn't she defend herself then?
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Her tongue is taking spins even.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh damn, okay, well. Keep away, Byakuya.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Cause normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem!
Yeah, that's true.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
I guess.
Hey, come on. That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
That's good. So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Okay, what else is there to this case then, eh? What else?
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Darling. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is? I gotta pick one. Who do I pick? Oh, never mind, it's a non-stop debate.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So
Mm-hmm.
you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
But that's weird also, because she was found dead in a chair, right? The main problem here is, if the second attack from Toko really was the killing blow, yeah, that can't have killed her. Yeah,
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right
so that
there
means
in
she
front of me.
survived.
I remember waking up right in front of the
Or
magazine shelf.
someone dragged her over to a
Taken by
chair.
surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
Where
Good.
did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Mm-hmm.
So, you finally noticed.
Finally, it took me like 2 seconds, man.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Oh yeah, because there's blood on the floor, right? Next to the bookshelves. Where can I find... Oh, this one.
I got it.
Got it. Just voice actor is
Sakura was
great, yeah.
definitely attacked
Absolutely.
in front of the shelf.
There's a lot of emotion in her voice. We like that. Wait, I don't have emotion in my voice. Hmm.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
I also think that, you know, Makoto is a great voice actor as well. Especially since he did Nagito in Game 2. Which has a really good, you know, disturbing voice, if you could say that. And if he also does this one, which sounds like, yeah, you know, average, nice guy kind of voice, and that's pretty impressive, I think.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Also fun that he gets to play the nice guy in Makoto, and then next game he's the bad guy.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Is that really true?
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
I'm not.
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
That's also true.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
But that's not... No, that didn't happen at all.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
No, it didn't happen because we could see the locker from outside and it was open when we arrived.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Nice try, though. Yes, you wrote. Nice try.
No, I don't think that's possible.
There's the reason there's no way Toko was hiding in lockers because the locker was too small. I saw it for myself. I was in the locker. What does this mean? I saw it for myself. Yeah, oh wait, yeah, I did see it for myself. Okay, got it.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know! What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
There's still more. Then, what suspects do we have left? Looking at you, Byakuya.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there is another possible explanation, maybe it's non-stop debate. Let's go. Let's make our arguments. Yellow powder, maybe?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
No, magazine said something about vomiting blood, so we can probably use that.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack...
Did I say magazine? I meant the Monokuma file.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her.
There it is. There it is. It's wrong.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Do you think it's maybe some capsule or something like that? Where if you like if you expose it to like saliva, saliva or something like that, for X amount of time, the capsule will open, and if it's like poison or some chemical C9 or whatever it said, C4, then that will poison them after some time.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe...
You could have just said that someone poisoned her.
She cut the inside of her mouth.
Yeah, but it's... I don't know how to do it, because it's not like there was any like syringe or anything at the scene of the crime.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Ah, that solves it, right? That solves her ultimate ability. She's into solving mysteries. I wonder what her ultimate ability could be then, or talent. I mean, ultimate talent. Horny, yeah, no, yeah, no.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna listen to you then, huh?
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
He knows.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Oh, why are you saying it's not possible, huh?
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Okay, I'm sorry. I will not say anything.
But you're the only one talking.
They don't know that there's a streamer talking at the moment.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Real and true.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
And did you bring it down here with you? Oh god.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
What's an entire bottle?
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
I wouldn't feel comfortable taking things from A and B when C is right next to them with lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya has showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It's the one from Section A, actually.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Oh, he remembers. Well done, Yasuhiro.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
What's gonna happen? I couldn't believe my eyes. He's drinking it. Oh, screenshot. He's gonna get poisoned here and live in the courtroom. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Huh? Master?
Sip, yeah. We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. He was switched out with raw fat, and this is how he got incredibly obese. MK, the lore master. Bam. That checks out.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
How?
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Oh, is that what he's saying? So there was... Yeah, okay. I know what happened. So, inside of the protein shake was actually a poison shake. There it is. I solved it. I solved it.
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Sure. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Huh? Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
It's in protein shake for sure, for sure. The bottle of the poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Oh, I have to guess this in Hangman's Gambit? Okay, is it protein shake? Yes. No, it's not. It's D. It's, well, P first, of course. Oh, drink. It's drink. Did I lose a life from something? I mean, I didn't misclick on my screen, but sure, whatever. Oh, it's down here. It is.
Now I understand.
You know who knows everything about protein drinks? Or protein shakes?
Must have been poured into the protein can.
Ah, that's right. It's Firestorm. He loves them. Yuck. He loves them. The poison must have been poured into the protein can, yeah.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Makes sense.
Holy crap!
Oh, I know what they're gonna say though. It's between the attacks. Like the attack to the head was only to create some kind of mystery to this, but what they did with that is to like stun her for a bit, make her unconscious, and then they switch out the drink, and voila, you committed the perfect murder. But what you're gonna say then in court is that, oh, sorry, I only hit her once, and I don't know what happened. And yeah, you create some kind of alibi for yourself in a way.
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Yeah, protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Yeah, it is.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Yeah, who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Okay. The evidence is this, footprints. Yeah. We just need to who the footprints belong to.
It's left behind in front of the shelf.
Oh no, I mean we have it here. Who do they belong to?
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
Sure.
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
We just do that then. Easy.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Yeah, this is a brilliant. Why are you getting interrupted? This is how we do it.
It was me.
Oh. It was Aoi.
The footprints. They're mine.
Oh no. Was this an accident?
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway.
Did Tomo commit this crime?
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep.
Yep.
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Everyone is gonna say this. There's no way I do not believe it. We gotta listen to her and see what actually happened though. Because it might have been a misunderstanding. It could have been an accident as well.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
How do you know that from his looking? A pair of sneakers, okay.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Brats, of course. The only people who were Makoto and Hina. Oh, I don't know. Is it me and... Oh, yeah, okay. So it's me and Hina then. Because I didn't know who the second person was. But if Makoto isn't everyone, then we're good.
I got it!
Oof.
Me
Saved,
and Hina
saved.
are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Oh, yeah, he did test for my shoes. So he knew it was Hina then, huh? 4 people. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Yeah, he knew at that point who it was, huh?
Just Hina.
Just Hina. Hey, reminds me of that title, Love Hina, but it's, instead it's just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
She has?
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
Oh, she has. We thought it was because she's angry about Sakura's death. But there wasn't another reason for it, huh?
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
Damn.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Yeah, actually. Because Sakura trusted her, right? So she wouldn't, like, double check or anything.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
I mean, I even spied on them sleeping together. Nice. Actually nice. Respect that.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Okay, you don't need to be so harsh to her, though.
Hina, is it true?
Alright, confession, Hina. Tell us why you did it, because this is weird. Why did you do it?
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
Exactly. Like, why?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
Damn. That's horrible.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it.
Hold it.
I'm not convinced.
Okay, here comes plot twist number 4. What is up here this time then?
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
There's a 4th killer? Who would it be this time? It wouldn't be Makoto or Kyoko, right? So it's only Byakuya left. But we also know that Byakuya is, you know, alive in the game 2 when we saw him. So a bit of a tricky one. No, we don't. I'm just saying that they might pull some weird thing. So you can't trust anyone because they're alive at at game 2. They might pull some weird stuff. Actually, I'm the killer, Kyoko, yeah.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Oh, aggressive.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Sentimentalism. Yeah, try to use that word in your everyday language once per day.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Oh yeah, that's still actually not figured out.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
I just locked the door. No, but that means that Hina would be still in the same room, right? But it's a locked room mystery, meaning Hina was not in the room. And she can't lock the door from outside either. There's no key to the door. So the only, like, the way they locked the room is by placing a door from the inside, blocking the handle. So they had to, yeah, break open the window to the door and go in from there.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Hina is pretty sporty, so I bet she could lock the door from the inside and still be able to run out fast enough. Yeah, I've thought about that too. But you know, wasn't Hina like ultimate swimmer or something? So, but she's not ultimate runner, so I don't think she can like move so quickly on land. You feel me?
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
She says with a straight face.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Why doesn't she know anything?
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Okay, here we go.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
Why doesn't she know anything? This is anything new, right? Well, she's our airhead. Yeah, she is. Okay, right away I went to section C. Right away I went to section C and I got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Yeah, bottle with protein powder back in the yeah, that should have been on C. That's true.
And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Everyone's like, huh, why is this so weird?
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison, then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
The way he asked that question. Oh, it's so good. But if that's true, isn't that a little strange? You mean that there are no footsteps at C? She might have dropped it from like the side. She like went to the right side corner and dropped it. Oops. Then again, then she would need to get a new one, right? So that she can then fill the protein shake. And replace, yeah.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Okay.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Oh, now Makoto is Big Mac?
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Yeah, some people just need a bit more time, but eventually they will also get there. Yellow powder, source of the powder, footprints. What is the source of the powder? Yeah, this one. The powder of the floor is assumed to have come from this. Would have been spilled after the incident took place, yeah. After the incident took place,
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I...
Why did we trust Byaku's statement that the powder wasn't there when we went there?
Once I was done switching them,
Also good
I
points.
put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Oh, I don't really understand, like, how she did it here, and what I should counter it with. Because yeah, she went to the section C to get poison, but then she dropped the bottle, boom, and there's like yellowy stuff all over the ground, but not in front of section C. And then she must have taken another bottle from the section C then, because she needs more poison. She then goes to A, and then stuffs it into the protein shake while filling up the poison bottle with regular proteins. and puts it in A and then leaves.
First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
I guess it's just some of the powder.
When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab.
I'm gonna be stuck here. I don't know.
That's all there is to it.
That
Honestly,
seems.
That's enough. How much longer must we
That seems to make
this?
sense, right? What she's saying. I'm sure there's something strange here. What Hina has told us definitely contradicts something I already know.
First, I went to section C.
But other
That's when I
footprints,
grabbed the poison.
shelf,
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
yellow powder maybe? Yeah, it's just on her foot. But that's weird. How did she get it on her foot? Did she spill the drink? Is she the one who dropped it, maybe? And not Hina? Yeah. Oh, that means they went there together or something? Fell on her shoes. Yeah, it makes sense. But when did they go there together then? Was that before all this? But it can't have been before all this. Because Byakuya said it happened after the incident. I don't get it. Oh. I don't get it at all.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A. And that's
We
where
get on
I
our shoes
switched
because it
the
was in front of the door when they opened it.
Once I was done switching them, I put the
No, I don't
bottle
think so.
filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
I want to say it's source of the powder because of this line down here. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to been spilled after the incident took place. Because that seems like information that, yeah, let's use that in this debate. It happened after, but I don't know where I can put that. And none of the others make sense.
How much longer must we tolerate this?
First, I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground.
Yeah. When I grabbed...
Okay, and
I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I switched. Once I was done I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's
Yeah, I don't know.
enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
I might be looking at the wrong thing though. It could be some other truth bullets. I need to look
First,
through all
I
of
went
them.
to section C.
Okay, so it's
That's when I
source,
grabbed the poison.
footprints. Let's do footprints, see what it sees here. Oh, I went... Okay, I look... Where's footprints? Oh, it's bottom. Someone had left footprints in the powder spilled in the chem lab. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this is when it can assume that the suspect only had business in the area. Maybe it's this one and they used it on something.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle,
Okay, and then?
I moved from section
C to
Wow, I got it.
No, what's wrong?
I got it.
You said you went to get the poison from section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
I mean, she was just walking in a circle, right? Half moon, kinda. She could have done that. You don't know if she walks straight in a line from C to A. She could have gone to the desk first, and then back to A. Nobody does that. But I don't know how people think when they're dealing with lethal chemicals and they drop it on the floor. Like, do you really want to step in it? Maybe not. Maybe you'd rather not want to step in it. So you take the route that has the least of it.
That contradicts what you just said.
If she stood at C and dropped the powder, then there should be footprints in front of C. I think so too, but she might have stood in the corner, top right of C, and then dropped it towards like her left. So she might have been standing outside of the goo on the ground.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Yeah, maybe.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I left a footprint. Oh. I see. So she didn't know, maybe.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
You lied to us.
Oops, sorry.
Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Oh, the powder. Okay, sorry, hold on. The powder had already been spilt by presumably Sakura then. So Sakura spilt it, but this was like before Hina came in here. Then Hina came in alone, and she did something in A. Yeah. So Sakura earlier had dropped this on her foot. And then after going out her way with Half Moon, she decided, piss, I gotta step in it. Oh. Anyway. I gotta step in it anyway to get the protein powder. Yes.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
Wow, you've never seen Hina from this angle before. Nope, you never had it. Never like this, never like that. Spin.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Wait, what the hell? What's going on here? Isn't that a quote from him in like Game Number 2? Maybe not. Also, he looks very distressed here.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Clueless,
New
yeah.
evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
The bottle? The evidence is the lethal bottle with protein powder in it, yes.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
What? Is Byakuya being lectured here? Jeez. He doesn't like that.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass? There was glass in that bottle.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
That's terrifying. He could have swallowed glass. Jesus. Byakuya was not as careful as I thought he was. He could have died right there.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Yeah, he's such a noob. It's like level 1 noob against 100 level 100 mafia boss or something like that, you know. You just drank a whole bottle of poison, you fool. Yep.
Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Sure, I will do. Why Kyoko being such mean to him? I don't know, they're like rivals, I guess. They're the two smart guys in the group.
Huh? Me?
He deserves it, that's who. Look at him, he's in shock. He's like, how could I have missed this?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Just ask Hellblind, he will know. Oh, the glass shard. Having Makoto explain it to him is going too far, even Byakuya doesn't deserve that. Oh, amazing. The shard of light blue glass Kyogen found in a bottle of poison. The rec room window, the bottle of poison, the Monokuma bottle. It's probably the rec room window then.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
I wouldn't have followed that if it didn't come up as an option. To be fair.
The window?
First, Alice, what's up?
Broke to get in was light blue, just
Welcome
like
to the
that.
stream.
So I think that must be it.
You should have seen what you just did, though. You lectured Byakuya like a champ. He had never looked so defeated after having, you know, facts explained to him and logic. The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be.
It isn't talking,
that
yeah.
leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
I should explain, we're like more than halfway through the class trial. We're kind of like nearing the end here. We just need to get the last pieces of glass together, so to speak. So obviously it's very difficult at this point to understand what's going on if you haven't been here since the start of it. So, shard of glass, yeah. So there was like a bottle of poison, but inside was actually not poison. It was protein powder. And when Byakuya drank this protein powder, he then gave Kyoko the bottle. And Kyoko found in the bottle, at the bottom of it, was a shard of glass. And that came from the window that they broke in order to get inside the room to Sakura. So yeah, crazy, right? Halfway through the game? Yes, we're halfway through the game. Somehow. I don't know why they said that. Like, is that even true? How can that be true?
What's so strange about that?
Do you think they have those like mini games that they have at the end? Do they count that as the main story? Kyoko found out it was real poison after all. Yeah, well, it wasn't. She confirmed that it was protein powder.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? The bottle of poison should have been in a chem lab, right? Section A of the shelf, yeah. This one.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina?
Mm-hmm.
And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Yeah, how does that make sense?
And everything Hina told us was a lie?
It seems like something doesn't add up, so maybe it's a lie then. Doesn't mean Makoto is about to get away with murder again. Well, okay, just TLDR, we first off started accusing Hiro, because Hiro admitted to like probably killing Sakura, because he hits Sakura in the head as hard as he can or could with a bottle. But then it was revealed that Toko also, after Yasuhiro had left, hit Sakura with another bottle in her head. So she had to go attack twice. And then it was revealed that Hina, the third person, had switched some bottles and protein shake contents to poison Sakura. So she thought that she was the killer. But everyone is just wrong.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
Yeah, the bottle did, but how?
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked.
Apparently Twitch is closing in Korea. Yeah, I saw the headline of that, so I just don't know what it means necessarily. For them and for Twitch and why they're doing it. So. Yeah, it's strange.
There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
Does that mean we can't watch like Cookiesi anymore play Osu? Who else is the like notable Korean on Twitch? I guess lots of like esport pros. But you wouldn't really watch them anyway, because you don't really understand their stream. It's just Korean stuff. What Korean boba streamers? Okay, fine, sure. We'll miss those. Pokey? Does Pokey live in Korea? If so, then yeah, I guess that sucks for her. She has to move then. They need to explain to me why it's closing in Korea then, because that seems weird. Some people, like, it's important for them to be on the platform. It's like work to them. They can't just leave, because then, you know, they have to move. Their entire job is gone. Bitch. Apparently too expensive. Wow. So there are like too many Korean users who browse the platform for free and don't pay. So they gotta close it down in Korea. Yep, there it is.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Yeah, well, someone brought it there.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
I didn't see that happen.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Wow. It's funny that they make Byakuya say this. You're moving too fast.
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Oh yeah, that's what we said.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Maybe Twitch did a mix-up and invested in North Korea and not the South. And now it's turned out people aren't buying subs and bits. Not a bad guess. You're a true detective.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Sure.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Oh yeah, because the glass shard that was under the protein shake, of course.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it.
Smirk.
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! on! How can you say that?
It's so confusing, this whole thing.
How can you know what I don't know?
Yeah, are you mad because someone is smarter than you? The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Yes, we know that, because I know that even. Because the protein can was above pieces of glass. Empty protein drink, yeah, it has to be that one.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Had a cough attack. Cough cough. Drinking protein shakes without working out can make you fat. Oh. Yeah, Byakuya is losing all the progress then, like. Shit. Okay, makes sense. Because otherwise you would just incorporate that into any kind of food you eat, right? But it's a special kind of food. Or drink for when you're actually working out. Makes sense.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Look at that face. Oh. What? There it is. Wait, that's worthy of a screenshot. You've never seen Byakuya like this. Shaking.
And this proves it.
Gah.
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see.
Amogus.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
Yeah. As long as it was a locked room. Sure, I get it.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Well, raid. Welcome Alice Taka 1700 to the stream. Hope you had a nice stream yourself. Welcome raiders as well. Jesus, all of you. Tell us more about the stream and what you call your I don't know, your followers. Are they called like Tekas, or are they called 700s or something? Yeah, let us know.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
Yeah, they're called Alices, of course. The community made by Alice, called the followers called Alices. Makes sense.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
We're playing Genshin Impact. That's a good game. It's a fun game. I like it. Back when I played in 2021 September, was it when it came out? Was it 2020? Maybe it was 2020.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Doom.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Wow. Kyoko has got Byakuya, you know, a grip around his neck, really.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Yeah, who did that?
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I don't know, I'm clueless. This is way too confusing. The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. Oh, right, it could have been... Yeah, Sakura, right? Yeah. Because we know that she spilled it. Makes sense.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
We do.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not a lie, Sakura definitely went to section C. I have to get Hina to admit it. We'll see, MK. Oh, here we go.
You're a liar! What are you saying?
Oop.
Wrong! You're
Oop.
wrong! Just let it end already!
2, 1, 2.
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! Just let it end already! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
I'm not winning soon? She's so tanky.
You're a liar! I'm telling you, I did it! I hate you! You're a liar!
Oh, wow, that was a fun strike. Which one?
Do you have any kind of proof?
Oh, yellow
Sakura took the
powder.
poison?
That one.
This should prove
Yes! 100 combo? Yeah, I'm getting good at that game. Ho ho ho.
Hina, did you
Triple
know that
digits.
Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I didn't make that connection at first, but
what
makes
else
sense.
could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
Yeah, that's what I tried to explain to you guys. She dropped it away from where she was actually standing. She was like up to the right, you know? That's what I tried to say all along.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep.
And that it did. Yes. Which made no sense. No, it does make sense. If you drop something... I mean... She wanted to... You know, she just moved back one step to the side and then dropped it in front of her. You said it was Hina? Well, yeah, I thought it was Hina back then, but now I know it's Sakura who did it. But it doesn't matter who did it. I mean, I'm saying that the important takeaway from this is that the person who dropped it didn't get it on themselves. Well, not much at least, because Sakura only got it on her foot, right? That's what I tried to say.
Is there any problem with my thinking?
Doesn't matter, this is why you aren't Ultimate Detective. Nah, you're wrong. I know I'm right, as always. Always correct. I'm so good at this, I'm so good at this game.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Ooh, spicy. So Sakura was looking for poison.
No! It was me! The poison!
She wants to take the blame.
Because I killed her!
Sad. Aoi is sad.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one who killed Sakura? The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. 1 minute. Well, the only way to explain the locked room mystery is sadly to accuse the person who was in the room during the actual time of murder. Pick Byakuya. What if I pick... Oh, Ishimaru. Look at these, all these pictures. Wow, so many different people I can click on. No, not you. There he is. Oh, Celeste. It's been a while. Leon? Who's this guy? LKS is here. Yeah, we gotta pick Sakura Ugami.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Now the question is, of course, why?
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
Yeah, and you can't fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
Yeah.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Byakuya created the locked room in secret. They're really going for the Alice theory here. Monokuma forced her into the locked room. Sakura wanted to create the locked room. Which is a bit strange also, because why did Sakura do this? And why, like, what's the point of disguising your own suicide? Like, did you want everyone to guess wrong then, so they all die? Did you hate everyone so much, kinda? She wanted to help her friend Hina? Didn't disguise it?
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
And now a new plot twist that does prove it was Hiro. Yeah, it goes full circle, amazing.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
It must have been just Hina then. It can't have been anyone else who did it.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
Oh, that's true. I even took a screenshot of this. I even took a screenshot of it. I should have known that she was up to something bad. There was even pictures of it. Also, the art is so weird here. Like, yeah, it's good art, but it's not what we have seen from other original art images from this game. It's like a different art style. You can't tell she's up to anything. Natural reaction, stay away, actually. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's why I didn't miss it the first time, because obviously you can't tell anything from this picture alone. Oops, I hit my own lamp. So yeah,
because
that's
you
why.
already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Okay, makes sense. That's when she did it.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
Yeah.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone. Ah, ogre. So she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Okay, so Makoto is actually disagreeing with you, Tomo. He's saying that the natural reaction would be to run up to Sakura, because Sakura is her best friend. And not stay away. What do you say about this? Who's wrong here? Makoto or you? That can be true as well. No, there can't be... Both sides can't be true. It's gotta be one, either of them. Either Tomo's story or Makoto's story. I refuse to believe in two stories.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
I would imagine Hina would be too shocked and freeze up. Okay, so Makoto doesn't understand how Aoi is as a human being. Alright, let's go with that.
So, Sakura committed suicide.
Maybe I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows Hina better? Tomo, who is actually playing Hina in this game, or Makoto, who, you know, we've gone on a few dates with Hina, but nothing too major. We can deep dive into this and go really far. If your BFF dies, you're legally required to run after a dead body. Yeah, well, pretty much.
In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
But yeah, well, what's the point though of hiding this? Is what I tried to ask earlier. But you guys said that, oh, she didn't hide it.
As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
Is that it? Is that really it?
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No.
No. Running would make more sense because they already were taking caution while outside the room, and of course they really wanted to get it in, but couldn't. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced.
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right.
Okay, caves in so easily.
You have to end this properly.
It's Drover. I added a new emote to the stream that I thought was on the stream, but it wasn't apparently. Can you guess which one it was? Maybe you can actually sort by 7TV and you see the last one that was added or something. But it wasn't Drover. No, it was saved. Makoto was trying to frame Hina, but Kyoko proved she's innocent. Yes. So then it was Makoto this entire time. Yeah, saved. Climax interference? What did it say? Okay, here we go. Act 1. 10 minutes we have. He gave it this note to them. Byakuya. Okay, Byakuya got a note. We know that. Let's find Byakuya. There it is. Right, next. Page number 2. So, where's this? Toko got to the rec room early and hid somewhere. Yeah, she went into the dings. Was it cute in these? Yeah, you are. Look at you. Look at you. Such a beautiful specimen. There she is. Okay, and after you hid, Sakura looks so dangerous here. She's like, oh, you want candy? Oh, yeah, I guess. Thanks. But then he got scared, grabbed the bottle, hit her. Okay. Boom. It's gonna be like him hitting the neck, I guess. Okay, I don't know where this is. This one kinda? Okay, and then the book. Oh, yeah. With the book, he did some handwriting. Toko, yes. And then he got scared. Toko is like, oh no, what did I see? And then she goes out and sees like, oh no, my name is in it. Oh, this one. Then she puts it in here. Yeah, she was like, oh, is it clear? Can I leave? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, something about the bookshelf here. Is this one? Miss Muscle appears. Cosplay. Is this one here? Because it's upside down, right? Yeah, makes sense. Then she wakes up and she's like, "Why did you?" At least it appeared that way. But then she, you know, lost consciousness. Like, oh no, I'm a new person now. She's like, oh no, I'm gonna die, and grabs for the bottle and smacks. The queen, yes, the queen. She's like, oh. Okay. Sakura's on the floor. You go get all this. Mm-hmm. Got some chicken dance. Oh, look at this. Act 5 is sad. But why is there blood in your hands then? Hello, game? They did not tell whoever was drawing this that there shouldn't be blood on their hands. Okay, what's this? What actually killed Sakura came from the chem lab, right? Oh, it's this one. Look at this. That moment ruined by chicken dance. Yeah, that was a badly timed chicken dance. I'm gonna be honest, that was not good. And then, yeah, we found Sakura here. And the culprit is like, oh god, poison. Oh no. So I'm just gonna grab that. Okay, which one is that she's grabbing it? There was something on the floor near Sakura's body which someone grabbed. Yeah, there was the... I can't find it. It was this one then. Okay, well, let's see. What actually killed Sakura? That came from the chem lab. Well, it must have been this one then, the bloody one. Makes sense. And then they did the thing in... No, not those. Not that, no. This one. I wanted to pick this one. Look, it's a cute Kyoko face, but I couldn't fit it anywhere. Okay, reenact, please.
Here's exactly what happened.
Here we go.
This case began when Sakura
Danganronpa.
asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
It was an expertly timed chicken dance. Okay, if you want to believe that, sure. It doesn't make sense because her hands didn't have blood on them. Yeah, it doesn't make sense either, no. It's probably only for the reader to understand which one to pick, which image to pick, to like distinguish them, but yeah. It's sad that it had to be that way.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko.
Mm-hmm.
She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Jill was celesting. Hmm.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Candy.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
This was all Toko's fault. Because if she stepped out of the closets when, you know, Hiro was here, then he wouldn't have freaked out because he would have like someone else with him and then it would feel safer. And then they would have, you know, not resorted to having this tragic moment happen. Blaming you? Yes, this is a very tragic death.
Thinking he killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Because you gotta think, why did she do all this? It's so sad.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
What if Sakura just not mumbled some weird shit? Did she though? Oh yeah, actually she did. Like, I have to end all this. That's what she said.
Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear...
I don't think she even said anything weird that would warrant such a reaction. From Hiro? No, Hiro was just really scary. Scared. Hiro could have just ran away. Yeah. I don't know. It feels weird to just attack someone like that because you're scared. You should have just ran, probably, yeah. But to make it interesting, the game decided that he will hit her with a glass bottle.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
Jill, yes. Sorry, Makoto, what are you saying? Impressive by Jill, though, to actually get the bottle. Because she was in the arms of Sakura, no? She was like, yeah, I'm gonna stretch out, grab the bottle and hit her.
This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Yeah, makes sense.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
She's the ogre, right?
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
is you. The way they did animate that. Oh,
was you, Hina.
It really looks like Hina is the killer here, yeah? Kind of cool image of Makoto as well, look at that.
That's the full truth of the case.
Sad. And her name was John Hina. Okay, don't. Alice, this is a sad moment. It's however.
Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to...
Oh. Okay, you're interested in my ability now? Okay, well,
How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams.
cost-benefit diagrams. Never heard that before.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
He had a great t-shirt. That too. Kyoko helped a lot this case.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Rekt. A. Okay, we got some hiccups in the middle, but other than that, straight A. Well done, well done. That ain't bad. 114 coins. Oh, it says medals behind my head. Ugh. There you go, now you see it. Ah, oof, that was tough.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Because you're smart, and what happened was dumb, so no way you'd think of it. Nah, that would just... what's it called? Like, validate his, No, that wouldn't be good. It would be good for him. I wouldn't say that.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Have camera evidence that you're wrong. Start over.
You
Jeez.
seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Okay, we gotta vote. Vote for Jill, she's annoying. You can't say that, like, next to MK's face. Can't do that. Well, she is guilty. We learned that Sakura is the real culprit. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? Yeah, we need to know this. If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, We almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, jeez. She wanted to kill us all. I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. Yep. I remember this case being very tragic. The people she called up to the room. Toko, sorry, it started with Hiro tried to kill Sakura. Toko tried to kill Sakura. Byakuya didn't show up. You all killed her. That's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you're gonna take us all with you? Imagine inviting Jill and being surprised when she tries to kill you. Yeah. Well, she did say she's not gonna kill for her own benefits in this game, so that's good. We have to atone for our sins, because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? And let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality had made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack, or Jill, had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I stutter, if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So when she asked to meet with them... You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they're all gang up on you at once, even you... Hina. Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed, she completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you had pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You know, you came. Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some
Why is she blaming everyone for this situation? No, it makes sense, right? This is everyone's fault for not believing in Sakura. I like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. And that was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for, and when I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. And by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura.
Please.
Let me in, please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to do that? To die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that's just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. You know. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into the corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. Oh. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. Did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. Oh, that's interesting then. How we knew from the start that it was suicide. But even then, even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right now, right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, cause her and me.
In other words,
Well, what I'm trying to say is,
yes indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note? Sakura's suicide note. But what? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. Oh, this is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in the room. Oh.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I would liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene, cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide notes?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. for your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. I hope you have one. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story, that the truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. He was gonna read it in his angelic narrator voice, he said, but then I have to read? I see. It's a compliment to me. Thank you. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Okay. It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off and wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
And that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secrets, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Yeah. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? That's a good word, I just can't remember what it was. An oxymoron, let's see. A figure of speech in which apparently contradictory terms appear in conjunction. Yeah. It's like, Organized chaos? Yeah, that's an oxymoron, yeah. Old news, that's a good one too. Because news is like new stuff and old is old stuff. Deafening silence, yeah, that's yeah, okay. It's pretty neat, to be honest.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I'll do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is...
Me?
myself.
Myself. And I. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save
Oh,
you,
jeez.
then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
And Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave this to the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Survive, Tomo, survive.
But...
He almost killed them all, yeah. That would have been a terrible ending for well, everyone, yeah. I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean the next victim? Nobody here blames anyone. Huh? First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we needed to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how it is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. He's out? He's leaving the game? What?
Huh?
Surprise! GG, he's quitting and taking his ball with him. He is. Damn.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I only have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear now.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, what does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. Oh, sentimentalism again. If that's what you're thinking. Wherever master goes, I go. If the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch him. Maybe I can catch on fire. Hey everyone.
Hey,
Well, now you can say that Sakura's death had no meaning. How boring. But nothing good come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about the good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
Oh, punishment time.
What?
Sakura is technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no, just because Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times 1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it would be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Alright guys, guess. Who will be the special guest? Only good guesses are allowed, and all the bad guesses will be removed thoroughly from the stream and channel forever. Then again, I have no clue who this. It's Sakura. Sakura. Oh, Gura. We'll see now then. I have no clue. No, you're gonna kill Alter Ego? No. No, this is horrible. Alter Ego that did not deserve that. Tsuchiro dies twice. Amazing. Ah, that's not good. Excavator Destroyer. Didn't she get connected to school system? Yeah, she did. And that was the last we saw of her. But she still existed when the computer, right? Did she upload herself to somewhere, you think?
Oh,
You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. I don't see why not. Hmm. Oh, yeah, you said she. It's a he. Backup complete. That really took it out on me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chickens, where's that? And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Can't remember though. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grill this where it's at. Based. Oh. There it is. There it is. I realized how dangerous it could be. Ah, is that why? We did talk about the dangers of hooking ourselves up to the school system. Ultimately, the mastermind found out. That's why he got killed. Man, still have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with basketball? Then again, if Monokuma takes his time to make a punishment time for a computer, this makes it sound like he places some kind of value in the computer, in the laptop. Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend, and you killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? You can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally, no. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you're still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data and laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that he was killed. Yep, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring out things to a close. Okay, oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
There's still a bit more left on Sakura's notes.
Huh?
Do you have your attention? Okay, then here we go.
Hello.
I One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we could have been hip deep in spoiler territory. But aren't we supposed to know that though? That's like information that Sakura gave to us.
Too bad.
I don't want to ruin the surprise. So book club is dismissed for today. Well, you can probably guess kinda what she wants to say though. About the wiping our memory, something like that.
What?
You can't just stop at the most important bits. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even frigging know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. Is to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, well at least Sakura's notes. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it.
Huh?
But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like this before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did he do? And here we go. Well, this is awkward because I have like 25-hour follower mode on. So I can't, you know, welcome everyone with open arms. This is super awkward. Thank you though for the raid. Did I remove the thing? Ugh. I'm so stupid. But I'm sure you know, because this game has a lot of spoilers, right? So we try to protect ourselves by applying chat censorship. Censorship. Sorry. I've been talking non-stop for 3.5 hours. You know how it is. How's your stream though? Thank you for raiding. Followers, I mean that thing. It's Ender stream, there's no spoilers anyway. Need to make sure to remove that anyway, so why not? But yeah. Yes, welcome. We just completed chapter 4 in game number 1. I guess you mentioned. It's a very tragic one. So we are definitely very depressed now. Oh, cute emotes. A Sorok wave. This must be a new emote. I have not seen that one before. Unless I'm not actually I've been really keeping up with things. It's Hirachi. How would I spoil without playing the game before SMH unless the anime follows the same plot? Well, it kinda does. But obviously this is more fleshed out, because how much can you really fit into a 4-hour anime? Because I've played this game now I have 40 hours in this game, and I've still not completed it. It's like 10 hours per chapter, and I mean sometimes I just talk and don't play, but Here we are. They're new? Nice. I said I like this month, or it was in November or something. I actually removed my Twitch Prime because I mean the Prime subscription thing because I wasn't using it. I wasn't using Prime or the free games you get. Like, yeah, whatever, I'll remove it. No, I can't use the Twitch Prime. Maybe I'll resubscribe. I think I own the free games and the summer spin-off. But I'm a lazy butt. So you haven't played any of them, but you own all of them? It's like $60 for all of it. At least. So much money spent on nothing. You should try them, it's good, they're good games, I like them. Now we started on this stream playing game number 2, 3, and now we're back to 1. To just get some closure. All games were 20, yeah, it's a lot. Steam sales destroy you. You're not the only victim of that. You're just really slow in your head, it's all thanks. I know. Apparently we're halfway through. Yes, they said in the trial we're halfway through, and this is chapter 4, so I don't know what's up with that.
Ooh.
But yeah, we're just finishing up the chapter.
Hey.
Answer me, what did you do to my body? Nice, it's party. Thank you, Hirachi. _ I'm very happy with that follower alert thing. But even if I'm happy with it, I still feels like I should change it, you know, sometime soon. Sometime soon. But I'm also a lazy butt, so maybe I won't. The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I wonder. I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if you try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes. I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff. It's not totally unheard of. And this is kind of like a movie. It could happen. I just feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo.
Who died right now, by the way? I mean, I could reveal that, but that would ruin your experience for when you play these games. I'm giving you one last chance to save yourself from spoilers. You saw season 1 of the first game, so you know who survived and who died. Yeah, so this is chapter 4, and sadly the person who died... Well, technically 2 people died. But the person who died was Sakura. And punishment time went to Alter Ego, the laptop. Just don't know stuff from 2 to 3. Oh, you got some good stuff ahead of you then. I think games 2 and 3 definitely better than game 1, but understandably so, because they really stepped up their games with complex mysteries and stuff in the later games. Also, like 3 also got an anime, but 2 didn't for some reason. Yes, I don't know. Because 2, oh, it would be amazing if there was an anime of that. So every single mystery, because there are 5 chapters in like every game, right? So every single mystery in game number 2 was better than the one before. Because I loved chapter 4, game number 2. It was amazing, I thought. But then the chapter 5 did it even better. Wow, great game. See the stream, by the way? Yes. Right. Funny Miss Streamer has played the other 2 games, and this is his last one in the series. Yes. But you have to understand why. I'd watched the anime of like the Danganronpa anime, right? And it covers season 1. So I bought the games for 2 and 3 as a sequel, kinda. So like me, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people think that way, or do it that way.
But
so now, what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But he must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. When did he start talking like that? The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threats.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that kind of a challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured out everything?
Stop talking.
Shut up. I mean, Hiro is right. Makoto and Kyoko did all the work. Seriously? I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Wait, you have to be careful not to talk about the other two games now? Yeah. But it's not like I randomly go and, you know, spoil stuff without, you know, good reason for it. Which is rarely a good reason. So, yeah, games 2 and 3 are safe. Oh, then again. Sometimes it just happens, you know. If you spoil, you get no hugs. Hugs are generally a good thing, spoilers are generally a bad thing. I try to prioritize hugs over spoilers, yes. You said spoilers earlier to second game. I was talking about voice actors in the second game. Is that spoiler? Oh, okay, well, sure, I was talking about spoilers, yes, but, you know, I knew who was here at the time, so it was fine. It was fine then. I'll try. She's blushing. See the streamer? I think it's important to talk about game number 2 when you're like reaching the game number 1 to like connect the stories. It makes sense from the story perspective. So I'm not totally wrong. Huh? That totally was normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's not what's happening right here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I call you a sleazeball. Because you are. Sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master, you're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Give me? Da, da, da. Kinda silly yourself? Yes. MK silly person. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. That's just how it is for now. Also, come to think of it, since I picked Chihiro as to be my character for this game, because that's what we do, right? At the start of the game, we each pick a character we can roleplay. Because Alter Ego was selected as the target for the punishment time, does that mean that hurt me? Well, that sucks. Okay, anyway, let's continue then. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms before long. Night snuck up on us. Do they use the same scenes as in the anime for punishment? Can't remember. I watched the anime in like 2016, maybe 2017, around that time. That's many years ago. Same method for killing? I mean, I think so. I think so. I think I saw it when I was in middle school. Yeah, regardless of when it was an eternity ago.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Heck, it is actually kinda late.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
50 years ago at least? Well, I would say yes, but that also makes me feel very old, so I don't like it. I would not say 50 years.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
It was the longest time ago. For when I'm still now at an age that's considered young.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. And there it is. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I had fallen into such a deep sleep. If you're below 40, you're young in my eyes. Uwu. Indeed, Uwu. I am below 40. For a long time. I will be. But then I'm gonna listen back to my VOD from this day. When I'm a 40-year-old man. And be like, haha. I remember when I was young. Bro is skipping hard, yes. Okay, keep. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into a hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. What the? It's Kyoko. Alright, original arts. We're gonna capture that. Ka-ching! The voice acting is nice. For who? Let me tell you about the best voice actor in all of Danganronpa. For the characters, we have... well, I guess you have to include Monokuma, right? Monokuma is a great voice actor. But then you also have Makoto's voice actor, really good. And that's it, right? No, we like Jill. Yeah, whatever. Continuing.
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Yeah. That would also be the reaction I get if, you know, I wake up and there's a girl next to my bed. Wait, what? Late night Zegsy time? No, it wouldn't be that. Because you know, that they're not that close to each other. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Makes sense. Yeah, shoot the Zegs. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. See? Always. What an answer. You don't have to overreact like that every time you don't. Every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Do we talk to her or do we leave? The door's right here. Whatever, let's talk to her, I guess. It's so late, what happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor and let's do it. Keep it talk, yes. What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note. I'm not going to just lay down and die, I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. Uwu? Look, it's a cute picture. Makoto can't believe it. There's some kind of expression in this, like the breath of another person or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's original art, so let's just screen capture. We're blessed with art today. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Moans aggressively. Okay, how does aggressive moaning even sound? Because aggressive to me means that, you know, you're really, like, almost angry. Okay, whatever. There it is. Fine. I stand corrected. I do know what aggressive moaning sounds like. Hey, it's me. I am Celeste. Awesome. Yeah, that's a huge alert. Thank you to Tomo for making that one. He's the guy in the chat that doesn't have a name that actually says Tomo in it, so you would never know who Tomo is. Pretty amazing. It's like another mystery that you have to solve. Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. Data center, but I thought it was locked. Okay, did we go there now? We might as well finish chapter 4 before we quit the stream for the night. I made my way into the after hours school, into it, and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here, but she's probably inside then. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door, and with a certain amount of force, rattle rattle, it didn't open. I tried again, but rattle rattle, it must be locked. So, what was it that Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, hi-oh. What are you doing here, mister? Gah.
Damn it!
Breaking into the locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But...
Hey!
I can see that, you dolts. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
You look like you might break in at any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try to tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, I'm nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for cry out loud. Even I get tired, you know? I don't know if that's true. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now? Oh, it's probably Kyoko though.
Just a second.
Yes. Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko.
You too?
You can't believe it.
You guys?
Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Don't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo. Okay, finally. We tricked him. So we left and went back to our rooms. We did. And then...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me get to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Alright, we gotta screenshot this again? Nope, we don't, because it's the same picture again. They're reusing art. How can they reuse art in my video game? Oh. The soundtrack. The best soundtrack in all of Danganronpa. Coco's right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Dun dun dun. Mukuro Ikusaba is hidden somewhere in the school.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Dun dun dun.
Watch out for her.
Oh wait, that's a girl's name? Okay, sorry, but Mukuro sounds very masculine, I guess? It's fine. Abasuki Urukum? Oh, that's backwards. Mukuro-chan Ubu? All-star apologies. Oh, this is a nice screenshot, I think. Because it's like, wow, how many people are left? But yeah, there are only 6 people left now, huh? Alter lump. Thanks.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Or 7, he didn't see it? Oh, I was screenshotting, I didn't see. It said 7 and then it like switched, right? So I assumed we were going down to 6. But yes, it's probably like 7 question mark, right? It's because of Mukuro Ikusaba. So it makes sense. But I didn't see it because I was taking a screenshot. I can't look at 2 things at once. I look at my finger pressing screenshots, right, on my keyboard. And I can't look at the screen at the same time. You gotta understand. That's how that's how it works. It's not a copium, it's like actual explanation. Alright, since we're done with chapter 4, we're gonna be done for today. Look at this beautiful picture with Junko and what's the name again? Makoto. The true main characters of the Danganronpa franchise. Which is not even true, but kind of. Not really. But it's not even true, but at least they're good characters. Thanks for stream then. Oh yeah, we have to end the stream. And let's just go back to the screen here with your name. While I come up with something important to say. Yeah, we have a stream on Friday actually. That's the next stream. And until then, thank you for watching and have a good rest of the night. That's all I had. New silhouette popped up, SMH Monkey. Oh, the new silhouette popped up. Maybe I caught that on the screenshot though. Oh, anyway, hold on before I go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I only got 15. I screenshot too early, sadly. Sorry about this. It's a complete failure. Have a good night. See you next time. If there is next time, there will be next time. I don't know why I said it so depressingly. I guess it's because we're playing Danganronpa. Next stream will not be Danganronpa, by the way. Yes. We're gonna play, yeah. Usually Tuesday streams or Wednesdays for Danganronpa once a week. And then we do, mixed streams on Fridays. That's what's gonna happen. Thank you, MK, for being so informative. Alright, have a good night, and ciao, and I don't know.